Hey everyone, welcome back to Six Sister Stuff. Today we're gonna make 12 freezer meals that can go in your Instant Pot or your slow cooker. So my name is Kristen.
And I'm Camille. And we got such a great response from all our freezer meals last month that we decided to show you some more that you can make for your family and to make your life a little bit easier.
Right, so we're making 12 this time, so we're making 4 different recipes 3 times. So if you're ready, you can cook along with us or just watch so you can cook later. All right, well, let's get started.
So this first recipe is Southwest burritos. Now this one's so easy because the meat we've already cooked. It's just some ground beef.
Nice.
So it only has to cook for 4 minutes in your Instant Pot or 3 to 4 hours on low in your slow cooker. So this one's super quick.
Super easy. Now, if you want to cook your ground beef in your Instant Pot, I do have a video for you. I'll put that down below in the description so you'll be able to see how we cook our ground beef to make it a little easier, to make this recipe easier. All right. Okay,
let's dive in.
Yeah, okay, wait before we start. I just have to tell you. So we used these amazing things last time and I gave one to Camille.
Yep.
And then I kept 3 of them and I was gonna bring them back for today, but we are literally moving. We're literally moving in 2 weeks and I think they got packed. They're
gone. So we got one.
So we have one. And then we're gonna use a pitcher
And
for
you
our
know
second
what?
freezer meal.
I've done freezer meals for years. I haven't owned one of these except for until
Just
last
recently,
month. Yeah. So this is how I've always done it. And so you can just use what you've got around your house. It doesn't
Exactly.
take anything special.
Okay.
So make sure you write on your gallon-sized bag
There we
before you
go.
start what it is and how long to cook it for. And then this one we also added that you need to add rice and cheese because that isn't included in this recipe.
Right, you don't want to add it right now. You're
No.
gonna add it when it's done.
When it's all done.
Now I always like to do my beef first.
And the same way.
Okay.
Put meat at the bottom so that it can cook
Yep.
first and along.
So this is just 1 pound of ground beef. You can do ground turkey too, just in each bag. Wow, we're making a mess.
I know, this is gonna get messy. It's okay.
Fine.
Okay, onion.
Onion next. So
Just one whole onion?
Yep, 1 onion all chopped up.
Cool. Okay.
That one. I'm going to add this third. Okay. Salsa.
Whole jar of salsa.
Whole jar
So
salsa.
16 ounces.
Okay.
Dump it right in. And this isn't sponsored, but this really is one of our favorite brands.
Right?
This Herdez
It's like
brand.
one of the cheapest ones.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of flavor.
It's
like
super fresh, like out of all of them that I've had. The ingredient list is awesome.
exactly. So
Okay.
just adding to that one. All right, what's next? What you want to add?
Can of Rotel.
Okay. And this is just a 10-ounce can of Rotel.
Just basically tomatoes with green chilies will work great.
Yep.
There's
Oh,
one
sorry.
more.
Thank you. Okay.
Then can of black beans. We already rinsed and drained them. And that we use just the low sodium one. You're gonna get a lot of salt and flavor in this dish already, so
You don't need-
you don't
yeah.
need extra.
Exactly.
So whatever you have on hand will work.
Yep.
Put that in.
Thank you. All right, next we're just gonna add, I like to also use the low sodium taco seasoning, so we'll just open that up and stick that in too. I love to buy those big taco seasonings
I'm
at
the same way.
Costco, but for these ones,
This one's
I'll just
not
use the
opening.
package today. I know I had to use my teeth.
It's really easy to make your own taco seasoning too. I've done that before.
Do we have a recipe for that?
Maybe somewhere very deep.
Okay. If I find it, I'll put a link in the description for you.
Okay, and once you get everything added in, seal it up.
Okay. I'll let you do that one.
Yeah,
You're
I can
ahead
do
of
that
me.
one. And then give it a good stir with your hands. Now we talked about this last time. If you're short on freezer space, you can lay them flat in your freezer like this and stack them up. But that does make it really hard to put it in your Instant Pot.
Yeah.
So I kind of like to freeze it in just kind of a nice mound, nice circular mound, because then when it's frozen, I can take the bag off and just set it in my Instant
Just
Pot.
plop it in.
Yep, don't have to defrost it at all. I just put it in there completely frozen.
Awesome. All right, so while you do that one, I'm gonna talk a little bit. So
Okay.
the only like liquid that's in here is from the salsa, and sometimes that's not enough to pressurize it. You'll get the burn notice if you have a duo. So If you have a duo and you're a little nervous, like it's not enough liquid, go ahead and add a half a cup of water if you're cooking it in the Instant Pot. So then you don't have to see that because no one likes burnt food, right?
It freaks us out.
Every time.
That burn notice scares me. What do I do wrong?
Exactly. Okay, so like we said, it cooks for 4 minutes in the Instant Pot. So what we like to do with these, this is how I kind of put them together. So even though I'm not gonna cook this right now, I just want to kind of show you. So I like to get a kind of a bigger tortilla, like a soft taco tortilla. I love just this quick and easy rice that you can literally just put in your microwave and you'll have some, I like brown rice with quinoa.
Yeah.
So I'll put a little bit of quinoa, put a little bit of the mixture, put some cheese, of course, and then just roll it all up in the tortilla. Exactly. And then you can either like put it on your skillet and just make it like a nice, hot, juicy burrito, or of course you can make it even into enchiladas.
Tacos,
if you
nachos,
exactly,
quesadillas. You can put it on top of a salad.
Like so many different options.
It's just
with
really
this,
versatile.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
done with this
there's one.
Moving on to the next. All right, the next recipe is sweet pork. Now this one is so easy. We actually call it easy sweet pork on the website. Yeah. So what we did is we took like a 3 to 5 pound pork roast. And just put it already in the bag.
This is one of my favorite recipes to use pork in. Pork is so inexpensive. It's pretty lean. These are a pretty lean cut. You can use kind of whatever pork roast that you have. A shoulder will work great, a butt roast.
Yeah.
Just a pork loin.
Even, I was gonna say even a loin works just fine. Doing stuff. Let's maybe brown sugar first.
Okay. So we got a cup of brown sugar that's going in. These are, like the name says, so sweet.
So sweet.
So sweet. That's so good. And then a bottle of your favorite taco sauce.
Right, and there's different sizes of taco sauce. I mean, it really doesn't matter that much just because it's more of like a sauce that it's gonna sit in. So I saw some, these are 12 ounces, you can do 15 ounces, whatever your favorite taco sauce
Mostly
is.
just need it for the flavor.
Exactly.
There's gonna be plenty of liquid for this one.
Yes. All right, and then our last ingredient is Coca-Cola. Now, I messed up. I'll just admit to you right now. I did not mean to buy diet Coca-Cola. It will still work just fine. But usually if you just use just plain Coca-Cola, it has a little bit different flavor, but
not an artificial taste. So it's really a preference.
either way, I know it is preference. Either way, it still tastes amazing. So
still works.
I'm gonna pour while you hold the bag open. Is that okay?
Yep.
So you do about 2 cups of this. The good thing, it's forgiving. Like we're just gonna estimate here about 2 cups and it will definitely have enough liquid in it. That's for sure.
For sure.
All right, you wanna zip that up?
I can zip that up.
Awesome.
And get the air out. So this recipe comes from a Utah restaurant called
Yes.
Cafe Rio. There's also a Costa Vida, but they kind of made sweet pork famous. It's just a really sweet meat, which sounds so interesting, especially if you haven't tried it, but it's really
It's
good.
so
Like
good.
sweet pork burritos are my kids' favorite food.
I think every time we go to Cafe Rio, this is what I order because it's my favorite.
And Steph loves sweet pork
hold that open.
quesadillas. That's what she always gets.
Oh, nice. I like the sweet pork salads.
Oh yeah, those are divine. I've also, when I haven't had Coke on hand, but I've had like Dr. Pepper. I've done it and it works
It
great
works
too.
so good.
Just mostly needs the sugar. So
Anything to make it sweet, right?
Yep. I noticed you got caffeine free.
Yeah, didn't mean to do that either. Sometimes you need the caffeine. All right, so cooking time. So this goes in the Instant Pot for 90 minutes. Now, I know that seems like a lot, and sometimes people say you can cook a pork for about 45, but lots of times it's not cooked all the way through,
not all the way through.
or it's really rough. Like if you have rough meat, you're not cooking it long enough. So I always say like an hour to 90 minutes. Sometimes I'll even just cook it and let it stay on warm all day, and it will taste amazing.
Yep.
And then slow cooker.
Slow cooker all day long, like 8 to 10 hours. I love this in the slow cooker.
On low.
On low. It needs to be on low. I actually wouldn't even recommend doing it on high because you want it to be that soft, tender, shred
Juicy,
apart, easy,
not dry.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Done with this
Done
one?
with this one.
Moving on to the next.
So the next recipe are sweet and tangy meatballs. These are so easy. Like 3 ingredients. Toss it in, you're good to go. So you're gonna start with a big bag of meatballs, frozen meatballs.
Let's see what this is. So this is like a 26 ounce. You can also double it if you want to,
Yeah.
but 26 is perfect.
So this I use as a dinner and like serve it over rice. But you can
Yes.
also serve this as an appetizer.
Uh-huh.
If you have a party, this is a great one. So you're losing meatballs.
Look at there we go.
There we go. Okay. So frozen meatballs, toss those in. The next ingredient is a jar of chili sauce. So you'll find this in the grocery store next to the ketchup.
Yep.
It's basically spicy ketchup.
Yeah. Ketchup with chili sauce.
Flavorful ketchup, I should say. But it's really good. And definitely you need it for this recipe. I don't think ketchup is the same.
Right. Now, this doesn't have a lot of vegetables, obviously, in this recipe,
No.
but I love to serve this over with cauliflower rice. And then you can even have like a side salad next to it. Like you can put vegetables in your meal. It doesn't
Definitely.
necessarily have to be in the Instant Pot, you know?
Exactly. Yep. Quick and easy side dish. We love getting like bags of frozen vegetables and just steaming them in the microwave and
Smart.
then serve that alongside everything.
Okay.
So the next ingredient,
We got grape jelly
grape
here.
jelly.
Yep.
So about a cup.
About a cup,
I would
maybe
say.
like 10-ish ounces, 8 to 10 ounces.
So this one is so nice because you can squeeze it in. Because grape jelly is really hard to measure when it's in a glass
It is.
jar.
So, I mean, and this is a very forgiving recipe too.
Yeah.
Eyeballing
Yep, you can just
is
eyeball.
totally
I'm
fine.
gonna add just a touch more.
Yep. And I'm just gonna add the rest of the bottle
Awesome.
in here. Okay. Oh my.
Yep, I can add some of this one too.
Okay. I might, so I don't have to squirt at the end.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, and that's it. So this one only has to cook for 7 minutes in your Instant Pot.
Yep.
Or 3 to 4 hours on low
Yep, on
in your
low.
slow cooker.
So in your Instant Pot, if you're gonna make this in the Instant Pot, make sure you put about a half a cup to 1 cup of water in it with it.
Yeah, it does need a little bit
It
more
does
liquid.
need a little bit more liquid. It's too thick of a liquid. You'll get the burn notice. So half a cup to 1 cup of water.
Yep.
And then you can just push the saute button at the end to get rid of any extra liquid you don't want.
Yeah,
So
kind of thicken up your sauce.
thicken it up.
Yep. And then, like I said, I serve it over rice, cauliflower rice. If you wanted to add some vegetables to your Instant Pot or slow cooker, I would chop up some peppers, like green bell peppers.
Green peppers, that's a
and
great
toss
idea.
those in. They would taste yummy in this.
Perfect.
Okay, there you
All
go.
right. Meatballs. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so one of my most popular recipes is the roast that you can make in your Instant Pot. So I thought that we'd make it into a freezer meal because it's so simple and easy, and I
Yeah.
love just throwing a roast either in the Instant Pot or slow cooker. So
Right, that's what we grew up with on Sundays. It was like Sunday dinner.
every
was a
Sunday,
pot
I
roast.
loved it.
And it's the best smell in the world.
You come home
Yep.
and you know it's for dinner.
We do. I know. So this is actually called Sunday roast.
Yes, it
Sunday
is.
Pot roast.
Yes, it is. This is actually our mom's like recipe from way back.
Yep.
So we haven't shared this one on here yet.
Nope.
So we're excited. Okay, moving on. So you want to tell them how long it cooks for?
Yeah. So Sunday roast. So we're using we have a rump roast in here, but really any roast that you have will work
Will
great.
work.
So like a chuck roast, sirloin roast, like just any beef roast that you've got. If you've got a pork roast, it would work too. So throw that in there, and then you're gonna cook it in your slow cooker. Same thing like the other recipes, low and slow, 8 to 10 hours, low heat, or in the Instant Pot for about 90 minutes.
90 minutes, yeah.
Because we've got a lot of things going in here. So
And it is thick meat.
It is a big
is.
meat.
All right, what are we putting in first?
So we've got a couple potatoes,
Okay.
like 3 to 4 potatoes,
Yes, I
roughly chopped. Like don't go too tiny or they'll turn to mush.
Exactly.
So just kind of big chunks in there. They're gonna get nice and soft.
Exactly. Want me to hold something for you? I'll do
If you'll
potatoes.
do that one.
You bet.
This bag's not staying open very well. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we've got a couple carrots chopped up, 3 to
Yeah,
4
it's like 3 to 4
carrots.
carrots. Now you can use the baby carrots too. Yeah, I just like these ones because they're so thick
Me too.
that they cook better in the Instant
They're
Pot.
not
They're not
mushy.
so mushy.
Yep,
Mhm.
I'm the same way.
And that's how our mom did it growing up.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so we've got our carrots in there.
oh, you want to grab one
Oh,
more
yeah.
carrot from the middle?
And then after that, we've got an onion.
Onions. Yep.
Just one onion chopped up. You can keep it big if you want to. You don't
Yeah.
have to dice it. Just depends what it is you
My
like.
kids don't like them, so I kind of like to hide them.
Yeah,
So that's why they're
totally.
little.
And then we've got a can of diced tomatoes. So this
Yeah.
one is the basil, garlic, and oregano tomatoes, but any diced tomatoes will work. Fire roasted tomatoes are really good
Ooh,
in
that's my
this.
favorite. We're getting full
I was
here.
gonna say,
We're
this
getting
one's
full.
a big one.
Yep.
We might have to take that one off the holder.
We might need to.
Okay,
okay.
and then the last thing, because you need liquid in there, 2 cups of beef broth.
Yep. I'm gonna hold this one open while you dump it in,
Okay.
if that's okay.
I'll pour in half of this and then do it on the other. Oh, it's coming.
It smells good already. I love the smell of onions and tomatoes and all that stuff. All right.
Okay, so there's that. The last ingredient.
Oh.
It's a secret ingredient.
Don't zip it yet.
A beef bouillon cube.
Oh, nice.
Because
guys, it's one of those days.
Okay. She's tired. She's getting ready to move. That's why we're making freezer meals. So she can just throw them in and not have to think.
It's fine. It will still taste good.
It's gonna taste good. We'll just clean it up. Anyways, throw beef bouillon cube in just for that added beefy flavor.
Now you can do either beef or chicken.
Yeah.
But
Just that added flavor is gonna add so much in there.
yes.
Okay, so give it a good little mix. Okay, so here's the thing with potatoes. There's a chance they might be a little discolored from the freezer, but don't be afraid of it. It's fine. It's just from the oxygen hitting the inside of the potato. Some people, as I've made freezer meals before, freak out like, oh my gosh, my potatoes look weird. They're fine. Just throw it all in there, put some gravy on top, you'll be good to go.
Exactly.
If you are nervous about the potatoes kind of looking discolored, I would keep them out of the freezer meal. Just do your carrots, onions, tomatoes, and beef. And then when you put it all in the Instant Pot, add your chopped potatoes then, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true.
There you go.
I do like mine all together, ready to go.
And just ready to go.
Exactly.
And they will taste fine.
All right, so these are all the freezer meals we have for you today. If you want to see more of our freezer meals that we made last month, you can find the video right there. Now, if you're curious on how to make the freezer meal and how to cook it, you can find that video just down below it. So hopefully that will help you, and we will see you guys next week.
See you later.
Bye.